everybody will be able to get this drug. And we will lose, the American public, because of this agreement, will lose 125 million pounds by this time next year. So it is going to have dramatic effects on human health in this country.
This is very exciting because, again, we're bringing drug prices down to a level so we ever thought was possible. Tremendous cuts, 200%, 300%, 500%, 700%, a little bit more than that. So today I'm thrilled to announce that the two world's largest pharmaceutical manufacturers, Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk, have agreed to offer their most popular GLP-1 weight loss drug, I call it the fat drug, remember? At drastic discounts.
But then I think we're also, we always have this specter hanging over us of Joseph Stalin, who said one death is a tragedy and a million is a statistic. And I would never have thought I would be at a point where, to understand how the President of the United States thinks, to understand how the Speaker of the House thinks, you have to read Joseph Stalin.
This is day 37 of the Trump Republican shutdown, the longest in our nation's history. And the American people continue to be hurt by the chaos, the confusion, the cruelty that Donald Trump and Republicans are inflicting on our nation.
Immigration enforcement is allowed to lawfully enforce immigration laws. That is the right of the federal government. California has decided that we will not be participating in that. That's what it means to be a pro-safety, pro-trust state. And our sovereign rights allow us to not be using our resources for immigration enforcement.
It's an absurd ruling because you have a federal judge effectively telling us what we have to do in the midst of a Democrat government shutdown, which what we'd like to do is for the Democrats to open up the government. Of course, then we can fund SNAP, and we can also do a lot of other good things for the American people. But in the midst of a shutdown, we can't have a federal court telling the president how he has to triage the situation. We're trying to keep as much turned on. We're trying to keep as much going as possible. The president and the entire administration are working on that, but we're not going to do it under the orders of a federal judge. We're going to do it according to what we think we have to do to comply with the law, of course, but also to actually make the government work for people in the midst of the Democrat government shutdown. If they would like to end this, we would welcome working with them to end this government shutdown, and then we wouldn't have to triage what we're going to fund and what we're not going to fund. And the last thing that I'll say is the American people are unfortunately about to start suffering some very real consequences because of the shutdown. In the past, when you had a government shutdown, you would have under the Obama administration, they would lean into all of the problems it was going to cause for the American people at the beginning of the shutdown. The president has told us to keep as much going as humanly possible. But after 30 days of this thing, 40 days of this thing, you're going to start seeing very real travel delays. That's because the Democrat government shut down. You're going to start seeing SNAP benefits run out. That's because the Democrat government shut down. They should stop this charade and open up the government. That's what we want them to do. We've been asking them to do it for 40 days. It's time.